this bandit corner. I got this one from Home Depot for them. Uh, the reason why I get this one because it's outside diameter is 118 inches, and the tube we're using for the gate is 1 inch and 3/8. So in theory, this would fit perfectly into it, but we just insert it in, and this exactly right. It perfectly fit when we insert it in. The question right now is how far this bandit corner can insert into the main tube. Of course, the longer it, the better. We want to insert as much as it from the corner piece into the main piece. But of course, it have a limit. So from here to here, try to put it in, and when you see the space here, that meaning it's too much. They have from the curve to here, they have a straight part, but so when you see it flat, that can be inserted into the main tube. And at the measurement here we have it perfectly 3 inches. So from now on, I will mark on the corner, any corner you have to mark 3 inches from the curve to the outside, and that is the maximum length we can insert into the tube, the main tube. And here, from here to here, that we know that 3 inches, so we just mark 3 inches. And from here to here is 3 inches. And I will continue to do this to all the rest. Okay. In theory, we say that this one is perfectly fit with the main tube. So the demand is we have to insert into the main tube at 3 inches, but reality is it's too tight. The OD of this corner pipe it too big. So when you insert in 3 inches, it's very hard. It's almost impossible. So in that case, I'm just using the grinder, and I cut a line from here to outside where is the curve to all the way to the end, and that of course is 3 inches long. And after that, I'm using the hammer and string it down smaller. And right now, after string it back, and we have the OD is 1 inch 1/16. Before cut, it was a 1 inch 1/8. So now it's smaller. And then of course, now even with my hand alone, I can fit into the main tube easily. And after that, I'm using the grinder with the metal brush on it, install on it, and then I'm clean both sides, the collar, chon, and the main tube before the welding. So if you want to have a good welding, then it have to be clean. And keep in mind is here we working with galvanized. The coat in galvanized, when welding in high temperature, it becomes very dangerous. It makes people working with it sick. It affects very bad health, affect very bad to your lungs. So my recommendation is wearing the good mask while when you do the welding. And after this, we come to weld them together. Okay, so right now it's ready to weld. And that is my welding machine. And now I prepare to weld it. So for now we just weld join 10 feet main tube to the corner. So then we join 4 of them together at a time. Before we join the length 10 feet to the other 10 feet will be 20 feet, and how to make it equal part from the bottom tube to the top rail tube, and that will be next step. This right now we just weld the corner together first with every single tube. So I prepare to welding. Like I said before, I'm using this mask, and this from my country. People travel outside, and it's very dirty environment, lots of dirt. So they made this, and after using it, I feel very comfortable, and I love it very much. And also, if it's dirty or what, it's washable. Cheap, comfortable to use, easy to use, and simple. And this is my welding mask, and this was modified. So right now, I can insert the reading glass inside here, and I will talk about how to modify this one the other video, but this time it's not. Make sure I have to be power on this first, otherwise it won't work. Okay, so that's the first one, and we continue to do 4 of them. And after that, when I join it, I will show you how I join it.